darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. The secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. As I fall, I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire.
What's going on, everybody? Master coming at you. Today is Friday, March 20th, 2026. Yes, got it right. Didn't look at the clock. Today I'm going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena, continuing to climb the rank play ladder, or at least attempt to. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started here. We're 2 pips into Diamond Tier 2. So let's hope we don't slip back into Diamond Tier 3. Oh, that is horrendous. It's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and send that back to the bottom of the deck. Alright. Good opening gambit there. Let's go ahead and throw out Wonderweave Aerialist. And then attack with Optimistic Scavenger. Alright. There we go. Not bad, not bad. And with Wonderweave Aerialist having double ward, it's going to be very difficult for them to get rid of. Unless they get rid of Sheltered by Ghosts. And of course they are going to... That's fine. Now it's going to be... Yeah. I figured they were going to scoop. Alright. 3 pips into Tier 2. Alright. We have at least 1 pack waiting. And enough to get 3 more packs. So... fingers crossed that I get enough to get not only 3 more packs, but maybe even 4 more packs. And we'll do some pack opening later. Let me just double check this. Have 80 creatures leave your graveyard over any number of games. Right. And so if I can get cards into my grave, I should be able to use Veteran Survivor. optimistic scavenger. Okay. Let's hold off on using Shard Mage's rescue. Okay. Vin Diesel 42. Going pretty good so far. Just can't wait to see what he tries to do here. There we go. Yeah, playing ranked. At least trying to. These landfall decks. Yeah, standard. These landfall decks are just insane. Really wish they hadn't gotten rid of my mutate deck. Oh, I loved that deck. Ooh. maybe, but I just loved my mutate deck so much. It was so awesome. And then these stupid Universes Beyond sets just keep warping things to the point where the game's almost unplayable at a competitive level. And he scoops. So, yeah. As a standalone set, yes. But as a you have to use the cards in the set in order to be competitive, no. The Universes Beyond sets have warped the game to a point where it's impossible to play competitively. Not just in the gameplay aspect, but also for not only for the gameplay aspect, but also for the pricing, because they found Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro found that, yay, we can charge whatever we want and people will pay it. And now it's almost impossible to play at a competitive level unless you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy product. It's becoming a rich person's game, not a everybody game. It is not. The Magic the Gathering today is not the game that I remember when I started playing back in 5th edition. Let's see here. Optimistic Scavenger. Okay, good. Couple of Ghosts. Good. Wonderweave Aerialist. Yeah, and if you have a decent job that would allow you to afford to play Magic the Gathering, you don't have time to play Magic the Gathering. Go ahead and Shelter by Ghost. With my schedule, I just do not have time. I am surprised, though, about how powerful the mono white aggro deck is. Considering that I had to restart my account. And so I had to, let's see here. So I had to re-download the app because I had cut this game from my stream schedule a while ago. And so I didn't have the game, so I had to re-download it. When I re-downloaded it, I ended up having to restart my account. And I went from the lowest tier in ranked to diamond in like a week and a half. So, and right now, tier 2 diamond is the highest rank I've ever gotten on Magic the Gathering Arena. It's technically the highest rank I've ever gotten on any TCG simulator that I've played. Although I did get to Diamond Tier 1 a while ago, but I kind of slipped back. I'm just trying... Yes and no. I am trying to hit Mythic, but I'm really just trying to get as high of a rank as I can. See how far I can take it. Yeah, it's irritating the way sometimes you have to scoop because somebody's slow playing, and then you lose because you scooped. And that's one of the reasons why I quit so long ago, is because people were slow playing to the point that I was scooping so much I was never getting. I don't think I got higher than rank like silver for the longest time, because I kept scooping because people kept slow playing, and there's no way to report slow players in game. At least that's the one thing that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel got right, even though they do limit it to 3 reports a day, is they have an in-client method for reporting slow players. Like this. Slow play. It's like, why did you enter the queue for matches if you had no intention of playing? I'm gonna throw Sheltered by Ghosts on, just in case. Now they're gonna need something that can hit me for 2 points. Only costs 1 mana. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw out the Slumbering Keep Guard. Sometimes it's a connection issue, but again, it's that's something that Konami got right with Master Duel, is if it's a connection issue, you immediately know it's a connection issue because you have a little symbol over your player icon that shows that there's a connection issue. Let's send that to the bottom. There we go. Okay, now they're gonna definitely need a complete board wipe. Okay. I'm just curious if they're gonna scoop or not, because at this point I would scoop. I am coming up on an ad break, so in a minute here. So after this match is over, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break, run some ads. When I come back from that break, I'll have a quick word from my sponsor, W Energy, and then we'll keep going. Yeah. I'm probably only going to be on for until about 7. I try to stream for about an hour a day. I have disabilities that prevent me from doing that. But I'm on 6 a.m. Pacific time, Wednesday through Monday. I play different games every day. Guild Wars 2 on Wednesdays, Minecraft on Thursdays, this on Fridays, Star Wars The Old Republic on Saturdays, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on Sundays, and Dungeons & Dragons Online on Mondays. So if you've got the time on any of those days, swing by, say hi, even if you're just dropping by for, a few minutes just to say hi. I super appreciate it. And I think this guy's going to scoop. All right. Well, you have a good day at work. dude. And there we go. There's the win. That brings me up to Diamond Tier 1. Alright. So I'm going to take that break, run the ads. Then when I come back, we'll have the word from sponsor. And then we'll open up some packs. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Basically, since there's no such thing as taxi flights or taxi rides in Minecraft, I'm basically creating a taxi ride of sorts, an automated travel system that unfortunately Minecraft doesn't really have aside from minecarts. But not exactly sure how I'm going to fill up my livestock paddock, but I may have to resort to going into creative mode just to get livestock. I don't know if I should do, like a full stock or if I should just make a breeding pair of each. Show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. Where it goes from here. It's just astounding. That I intended to with the Yu-Gi-Oh player base. But I did get some people that were interested in participating. They just weren't able to participate last night. So I'm going to try again next Thursday. And I did get some people. Both optimistic scavengers, or at least attempt to. There we go. Attempt to put Blood Fountain. Huh. Neat. Yeah. This might be worth using just to get rid of those enchantments. I have no way to mutate Mysterious Egg just yet. Polywog Symbiote, no attacks. A while. because this deck doesn't have a lot of white spells to play, but it does have some. As I said, this deck does have a few. Alright, let's play this. Just so that I can have easier access to my Dreamscape. Alrighty, we are back from the break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy is a great energy drink that I absolutely love. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee cherries. No artificial dyes, colors, fillers, or sugar. Just good, clean energy with lots of really awesome flavors. This flavor here is Japanese soda. It's basically ramen. If you want to try some for yourself, just head over to dubby.gg. That's DUBBY.gg. Use promo code MACRO1. That's MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order. Help support the channel. Get yourself a great energy drink that, like myself, I guarantee you're going to love. Quick serving suggestion, which I unfortunately was unable to do today because I have no honey in the house. Add a little bit of honey. It helps stabilize the powder in the water so you don't have to shake it up or stir it, in the case of my electronic stirring bottle, as often, and it really does add a great flavor. I also like adding in matcha to mine. That's why it's this weird kind of muddy color. It's not normally this color. Because it adds some antioxidants that Dubby just doesn't have. And it also adds a really great flavor that I personally enjoy. So again, that's dubby.gg, promo code MACRO1 at checkout for 10% off your order. Just give this a quick stir. Have to do it way over here because if I do it close to the mic, the motor kicks up electronic interference. That's the stuff. Absolutely love it. All right, let's go to the store. We're going to grab the three pack. And then we're also going to grab the 1 pack. Ooh, goody. We got a bonus pack. Nice. We got 2. Neat. At the beginning of your second main phase of Kana is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. Nice. I absolutely love this. Alright. And the only reason I'm even bothering with this set is because you kind of have to have these cards in order to be competitive. And I will be building a deck. Once I have completed the set, I will be working on building a TMNT deck. Not because I support what Wizards of the Coast is doing with these Universes Beyond sets, but because I'm a huge TMNT jerk. I love this I love the franchise. I've seen every movie. I've seen almost every series. I used to have a huge collection of action figures. All right, let's see here. Nothing new. Ah, good. We have 2 new cards. We have Cool But Rude. This is an enchantment class. It's 2-drop. Level 1 is whenever you attack, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Level 2, whenever you discard a card, this class deals 2 damage to each opponent. In level 3, when this class becomes level 3, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, shuffle, then discard a card at random. Nice. And then we have Sewer Valence Cam. This is a 1-drop artifact with flash. When this artifact enters or leaves the battlefield, you may tap or untap target creature. Then you can pay 3 colorless and 1 blue. Sacrifice this artifact, draw 2 cards. Nice. Okay. Next pack. Okay, we have Kitsune Dragon's Daughter. This is a 6-drop. Legendary creature, Fox Warlock Avatar. 6/6. Vigilance. Whenever Kitsune enters or deals combat damage to a player, you may exchange control of 2 other target creatures controlled by different players. That would be pretty decent in a commander scenario, but I play standard. Then we have Janika's Technique. This is a 3-drop instant. Sneak 1. Janika's Technique deals 2 damage to each creature. Ooh. Alright. Second to last pack. Okay, we have 3 new cards here. We have Raphael Ninja Destroyer. This is a 4-drop legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle with 4/4. Raphael must be blocked if able. Enrage. Whenever Raphael is dealt damage, add that much red mana until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Nice. Then we have Putrid Pals. This is a 4-drop. Sorry, 4-drop creature, human ooze mutant with 3/3 and Death Touch, and Disappear. This creature enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on it if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn. And then lastly, we have Leonardo, Leader in Blue. This is a 1-drop legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle with Sneak 5. When Leonardo enters, if his sneak cost was paid, creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. And you can pay 2. Leonardo gains first strike until end of turn. Just to double check here, Sneak. You may cast this spell for the sneak cost if you also return an unblocked attacker you control to hand during the declare blocker's step. It enters tapped and attacking. Nice. Last pack. Okay, we have 2 new cards. We have Chrome Dome. This is an artifact creature robot ninja that's a 2-drop with 1/3. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+0. You can pay 5, create a token that's a copy of another target artifact you control. That token gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. And then we have Tainted Treats. This is a 3-drop instant. Destroy target artifact or creature. If its mana value was 4 or less, create a food token. Nice. Alright. Let's get back to it. Okay, we have a 1-drop creature. Good. And a couple support cards. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead and use Sheltered by Ghosts. Oh yes, Ethereal Armor. Now let's hold off on that. We want to make sure that we... Oh yeah, a second Ethereal Armor. We can scry that to the bottom. Especially since... There we go. It's likely going to scoop. I have a feeling. Nope. Let's go ahead and leave it there. I want to make sure I have an open mana for Shard Mage's Rescue. Let's block that one. That was not right. Okay, I'm going to throw out the spellbook. Vendor. Okay, I have a good feeling I'm gonna win this. And after this match, we'll take a quick break. What the heck? I should have been able to... Oh, wait, no, I didn't have any open mana. Okay, never mind. probably gonna lose this. I might even have to scoop.
Rise and seize your destiny!
Yep, we're scooping. Alright, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run one more set of ads. When I come back, we will try one more match and then call it a day. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Quests we have today. We have cast 20 creature spells. We've already done 13. Attack with 30 creatures. We've already attacked with 8. And cast 20 black or green spells. We've already done 13. Whenever it says black or blue, I always go for the mutation station because as okay. Come on. And then let's go ahead and I'm waiting, dude. Alright. Put that out. Satiable hemophage. Under. Put out the boot nipper with death touch on it. Everything loads. We're good to go. All right. Cue up the Be Right Back screen. Just want to make sure I have everything running. Okay. Let's see here. Wait, is that an... And does also set me up to be able to play Rookie Mistake when I go to play the Poliwag Symbiote. Also sets me up to be able to play Dirge Bat should I get a chance to. But Insatiable Hemophage, that Insatiable Hemophage is like this deck's bread and butter. Ward 2. just gonna waste that.
This is a plane worth saving.
No, it's not.
Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire.
All right, back from the break. Did I do that whole last one? I'm so sorry, guys. I did that whole last match with the wrong screen up. All right, let's go ahead and try one more match. Okay, let's see. No, definitely gonna mulligan this. Okay. Put Wonderweave Aerialist back, because the seam rips and the Sheltered by Ghosts will help. Oh yeah. Let's put that up. Put a second Veteran Survivor out. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Um. Dang it. All right. Yeah. Send that to the grave.
Partners in the art of battle. Go and drink deep of sorrow.
Okay. So I'm still trying here.
Leave no mind unspoiled. I shall
I may have to scoop on this because I'm top decking here. And my opponent is... Indestructible is something that should be temporary, not permanent. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time playing some Star Wars The Old Republic. Continuing my adventures with the dark side of the Force. So, that being said, till tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Peace out. Stay frosty. Have a great day, and please stick around for the raid.
And this is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find.